Time for our TIPP&SEE activity, Robot Snacker. Let's open the project. All right, let's start with our tip by reading the title, Variables Robot Space Snacker. So we're going to learn about variables, and we have a robot who snacks in space. Instructions. Help the hungry robot catch some apples. You'd need 5 points to win. Each apple is worth 1 point. Jump up using the space bar. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play, and I'm going to use my space bar to jump up and have my robot eat apples. And I need 5 apples. I need it to eat 5 apples to win. I can see that my variable score is here, and my score is 0. And I have an apple here, and let's see if the game will start once I hit my space bar. Yep, the apple starts moving. Oh, well, 8, 1. I ate 2, maybe? Nope. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Game over. I won. All right, so we saw how, and once the game is over, the score goes back to 0, so I can play it again. So I had an if-then conditional loop that said, if the robot touches the apple, change score by 1. So it increases the score by 1. Let's look at what we need, the questions we need to answer in the TIPP&SEE. So it tells us to play the game, which we just did, and put a check next to all the actions you see. So when I clicked the green flag, the score equaled what? Yes, it equaled 0. When I clicked the green flag, what did the robot do? Did it make a sound? Did it jump up, or did it do nothing? Correct. It did nothing. It just waited for me to do something. And also when I clicked the green flag, what did the apple do? Did it move, change color, or do nothing? Good memory. Yes, it did nothing. I would just demonstrate the project with your students and then have them go back to their computers and complete the TIPP&SEE activity on their own. Because at this point, they're pretty proficient with how the TIPP&SEE works, and they can do this on their own. But we will go through this just so that you can see how this works. So when I press the space bar, what happened to the score? It still equaled 0. The robot jumped up, and the apple started moving left and right. So when the robot touched an apple, what happened to the score? Did it increase by 1, decrease by 1, or stay the same? Yes, increased by 1. Very good. And when the robot touched the apple, what did the robot do? Did it make a sound? Did it jump up, or did it do nothing? Do you remember? Good. Yes, it made a crunching sound like it was eating the apple. And when the robot touched the apple, what happened to the apple? It changes color. Excellent. Now, when the score equals 5, when the score was equal to 5, what happened? Did the robot jump up? Did the apple continue moving? Or did the score change to 0? Yes, the score changed from 5 to 0, so you could play the game again. Excellent. All right, clicking C inside, this is our prediction. This is the one thing you do want to remind the students as they're predicting. They don't need to make any changes here. So we're clicking on the robot sprite. We're looking at the scripts for the robot sprite. We've got scripts A, B, and C that all do different things. So script A sets the score and goes to X, Y. Script B has a forever loop with an if-then condition of score equals 5. It says game over and sets the score to 0. And script C has a space key pressed. And I've got an if-then conditional with a sensing block. If touching apple, then start sound chomp and change score by 1. All right, so it's important that you tell the students to read through the scripts before trying to answer the predict question, so they have an idea what each script does. All right, question A. Predict which script will increase the score value when the robot touches the apple. Which script is that? A, B, or C? Correct. C. Perfect. Predict which script will set the score to 0 when the game starts. A or B? Excellent. A. Right. Set score to 0 right there. And we know by default which script will stop the game when the score equals to 5. Script B. If score equals 5, game over, you win, and set the score to 0. Great job.